2016 was a great year with a lot of interesting devices. And in the last year, Huawei managed to stand out more against the competition than any other company by focusing on innovation, efficiency and user experience. A couple of years ago, Huawei was for me only a brand that makes some mid-range phones and routers. But now, they cover the whole spectrum with a lot of great devices. But how big are they really? And what are we going to see in 2017? So we could interview Chanmin Wang, president of Huawei Consumer Business Group of CE and Nordic region, and also look a bit behind the scenes. So first of all, Huawei is a Chinese brand, but different to Oppo, Vivo and Xiaomi, they focus on the world market and they fight against the big players like Samsung and Apple. I studied the latest IDC report of smartphone manufacturers in China, which showed that Huawei had a year-over-year growth of almost 22%, while Apple lost around 23%. Huawei also gained around 2% market share, while Apple lost around 4% market share in China. The craziest growing brand is actually Vivo, which doubled its shippings and almost had 100% year-over-year growth. But that's still beaten by Oppo with 122%, being the biggest smartphone brand in China. If we have a look at the worldwide stats, then we can see that Huawei continued to be in the number 3 spot in the third quarter of 2016, close to Apple, but still beaten a lot by Samsung. There was a continued push on premium devices from its portfolio with the P9 and the Honor V8 devices. The shipments of mid-range and high-end smartphones accounted for around 57.2% of its smartphone shipments in 2016 Q3. But also the average selling price of Huawei devices has been increasing steadily, so they really try to get with their phones into the worldwide high-end segment. And also the Mate series was a big success. Within 2 months of releasing the Mate 9, its sales already exceeded those of the Mate 8 by 50%, and then they also entered into the mid-range market with the release of the Nova and Nova Plus. Then in early 2017 on the MWC, they have released the P10 and the P10 Plus, so actually their lineup is crazy. It's not as big as Samsung, but they push out one great smartphone after another. But why are they still so successful? Now I think it has 2 reasons, and one of them is partnerships. The partnership with Leica is actually not, as I thought, only marketing. They really create and innovate the dual camera setup, and it's awesome. I personally love their colors, but I wish it would also have the same portrait feature like on the iPhone with the second lens. And also they worked with Harman Kardon and Amazon, and they always try to get the best in their fields. The second thing is listening to their customers. In the past, EMUI sucked, so I actually have to say I really hated it. So now they have overworked it and brought back an app drawer and many other things. So they really work on the things which people actually want. The only thing I don't like is that custom ROMs are very limited and the support from Huawei for the developer communities is really kinda limited. So on the P9 I could not really find a lot of custom ROMs. Same for the P10 right now, but well, it's still quite new. So after seeing the numbers and the success, we asked Chanmin Wang why they are so successful, and here's the answer.
Perfect. Where do you see Huawei in 5 years? And when will Huawei overtake Apple?
We take Apple as a very very important and very I think it's a very good player in this industry. They have very good engineering team and software team and a very good brand. But this market is a dynamic, it grows very fast. So I think in 5 years, thanks for our innovative and product and our hardworking team, we can improve us a lot. So our performance will be much better. So at that time, maybe we can achieve more higher performance position in the market.
Do you see yourself as a premium brand? Like, going more, or do you still want to cover the whole market with the light versions as well? So
We prefer to take us a full range of the smartphone providers, and we must meet the most of the mass market requirements. So our mission is we want to make everything possible. We will give our end user more choices to have a beautiful design smartphone, but with high quality and leading technology. Yeah.
Why is Huawei so successful, and what are you doing better than your competitors?
I think it's mostly our products. So last year the P9 Lite is a bestseller in the market. So we start from the mid-range of product in Austrian market, and this year we'll keep to launch and to deliver the new flagship P10 families. I hope with these new products we can have much better performance in Austrian market. Yeah.
So you mentioned the cooperation with Leica and your product and your innovation. Will you continue the cooperation with Leica? Are you looking for other partners or corporations as well?
We will continue to work with Leica, because Leica is very respectful the camera company. So it means high quality and with very classic design. It's a win-win cooperation in the future.
So you introduced the P line with the P9 and now the P10. Are you going to continue with a 1 year schedule, or are you planning for shorter cycles? Or
it's very difficult to answer right now, but obviously we will continue to provide much more competitive product in the market.
And also you have the P10 Plus, very premium phone.
Yeah.
And then you have on top of that, or I don't know the positioning right now, the Mate 9.
Yeah.
So are you going to continue the Mate series as well?
Of course. So, and I think this year we will deliver the totally new, the Mate series in the market. So Austria is a premium market. We must to provide a more premium phone here. Yeah.
I really enjoyed the Mate 9, and you also did the Porsche design Mate 9.
Yeah.
Are you going to have this cooperation in the future as well, or still not disclosed?
I think it's confidential. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Perfect.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
for the interview.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a.
Now, all in all, as a previous iPhone user, but also as a P9, P9 Plus, Mate 9 and now P10 user, I really have to say, I like where Huawei is going. But to be honest, now the sexiest thing is the S8. And sorry Huawei, but I need to switch for a bit, until you maybe surprise us again with the next Mate later this year. So I hope that you guys did enjoy this quick video about Huawei. If you did, please like it, and if you're interested in the P10 review, it's down below in the description. So thanks for watching guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye!